Alright, apologies for the wait, folks. I just went to get a cup of coffee, and I am going. Yeah, I'm going. Just want to get a cup of coffee too, because our capitalist overlords require me to do so. Let's make some graphs. So we're gonna make a mod here. We're gonna make a module. The first thing to do to make a module in Rust is actually not to make the file, but to specify what its parent is. So we want to do pub mod, and this is going to be graph. I call it graph. Graphs. Okay. It says there's an error because it doesn't exist, and it's right, it doesn't exist. So let's make it. And then we're going to want to do basically the same thing that we did in the show info function. It's going to take the same parameters. Actually, it might take a little more info, but it basically shows the same parameters. So we're going to show graphs. And this is also going to take, I forgot the syntax for it. It's going to return nothing. Do source info. Mod rs. Yeah, this diamond parameter. And just gonna steal this. And then we're also gonna take this. How do I know all these? How do I know which is the right one to get? Mostly because I've done this before. So I know what it is because I can steal it, not because I actually know what it is. All right, and we're gonna call this, we're going to import this guy. So this is going to use create graphs, and they're gonna do show, I should just import the whole thing. Oh, I actually don't need to. Oh no, I do. Yeah, why? Yeah. Can I not? Yeah, you can only do imports there. Graphs. And show graphs. Why aren't you happy? Oh, pub. Yeah, go away. All right. Think we're gonna do show graphs. And inlet terminal. We're actually only going to take a terminal for now. I think the other thing we're going to want is a connection. But let's just make the errors go away. Actually, just copy this. Nice. And no return. We just want to continue the flow right after this. All right. So now if we hit Control S, it's going to go to this show graphs. Now, it's not actually going to do anything yet. I guess we can make it do something just to show that we're doing something. Hey, fellas. And cargo run. Oh, expected enum action. Ah, it's because I'm returning, aren't I? Yeah, why would I do that? Oh, I wonder, all of these, is that gonna work? Oh, yes, it will. Because I have this control A right here. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. Fuck. This is a kosher stream, I'm sorry. Yeah, we need to, after we show, we need to do one more render cycle. Which means we need to call this one more time after this control S. So if we don't do this, it'll still work, but it's going to look like it freezes. So let me just show real quick. If we get rid of this to make this control A to show the about, if we get rid of that, it'll still work. But when we go, here we go. When we go to the about page, works fine. Oh, it should work fine. That's interesting. Hold on, maybe it's because it's in a Vim terminal. Hey. Wait, what did that line do? Wait, did I break? Wait, what? I've been coding for like 3 seconds. How did I break the about page? What? Wait, did I break it here? Did I break it earlier? I wouldn't do that. What the hell is it? What? Oh, I must have been in one of the dependency upgrades, maybe. Well, that sucks. Let's just see. Yeah. Wait, maybe it's just dark terminal? What in the world? I didn't really change anything related to this. Let's just see if there's anything. Yeah. I don't know. Sure, Tango Dark, where the hell that is. Just give me one. Okay. It's just empty. What happened? Oh. Why would that break? Alright, well, I'll dedicate some time. Actually, we're just gonna fix that now. Alright. Add graphs. Start work to add graphs. Okay. First, let's see. I'm also gonna compile a release build in the meantime, just so I can. Yeah, just in the background. So nothing here. So at what point? What did I do? I'm guessing it worked right here, and I'm guessing this broke it. So let's test that guy out. I'm just going to okay. Actually, I forget if this is. I think this is before we upgraded it. Let's just see. Taking a sweet time to build. It's taking quite a long time to build. I'm not used to times like this. I don't think it's the streaming. It's not only... Let's see. Yeah, only 50% CPU. Interesting. Weirdest thing is that, yeah, so you work there. You work there, I see it. So, this was, so let's go back to master. So this was where it worked. So let's check out this guy. Why would it just stop working? There's no reason. Yeah, there you go. All right, let's check what the difference is. Iterators. That's Rust QLite. Yeah, I only added this. I only added the database. And then I check to see if the database exists. Create the database. Path join. Yeah, create the database. We take a path buff and language packs. Nothing exciting there, and we scream if the connection's refused. But this has to do with, none of this has to do, because this is the actual part. This is the actual... Oh, wait. Wait, why did it work? Why did it not work this time? Oh. Oh, we only did baby upgrades. And this is where we upgraded. New... Okay. Why would that break it? I think we're just going to go back to the old version. I'll figure out why I'm at later, because I just don't care right now. So if I do this... Yeah, what's... Swear to God. Who would break that for me? How dare they? I'm not annoyed. That's cool. Just disappointed. What? It's supposed to work. Just shows a box. Is the TUI? You know what? Let's just take a look. Let's just go back to branch. I'm pretty sure I had to change a little bit of code to make this work. because how the TUI library works changed a little bit too. Let's go to the About page. Info, Lang pack. Spill some coffee. So that's what we do. Info. Okay. Let's turn this up. Kind of slaps. NGL. I don't think this is. That's. Oh, no, that is info render. So it's got to be with this. Info render. Oh, not this. Now, if you're wondering why I use Vim splitting instead of Tmux, it's for two reasons. For small stuff, I use Vim over Tmux just because I get this nice squiggly line. You get squiggly lines when stuff's unused. So you get this. It just you get rid of like these nice little styles. Like you get squiggly line. You get I forget what else, but it just looks a little bit nicer outside of Tmux. And the second is that I can copy stuff from my terminals more easily, so I can just paste that in without doing any weird Tmux controls or entering insert or not entering insert. Like it's all one system. Anyway, info. So let's see. So previously, so let's look at the migration here. We had alignment left, render turns into f.render. Oh, that should be, no. We have block is top block.clone. Oh, I feel like there's something wrong with that. I did something different with blocks, didn't I? Because we're using the root layout, top block right here. Let me just look at one of the others. Just down a little. Let's pick a simpler one. So you got the block. Wrap is true. Block. So that block was removed in place of f.render. Well, that's just the. Oh, I think that might be it. I should be rendering. I should be rendering that. I shouldn't. Basically, I make the block, I render it, I throw out all the crap I just asked to render. Yeah. So I see it. TUI.rs is quite a nice library, but they do occasionally make breaking changes. And then you gotta migrate. So instead of this being bottom block, we want to let about layout. How was this guy? Let's do data. I'm just gonna do this. Why are you angry? Actually, I could just throw it in there, couldn't I? Might as well. Like, why? Why would I make it a variable when I could just throw it in there? Okay, and we'll do that with the other one too. Top block is just for where we put the paragraph. You know what, we use cargo format, so I can just yeet it in. Don't even need to think twice about it, save it, and it fixes. These auto formatters are by far, clearly the only thing that matters. The best invention since sliced bread. And now I bet my boss's salary is gonna work. Perfect, absolutely. All right, that's how we do it. So we're just gonna this is why it's not a release yet. Okay. And there it is. All right. Fix up about page. Apparently, just no snark. Broke in UIRS version upgrade. All right. Let's drag it over here. Where the hell's my window? Here it is. Yeah. That's fine. Good numbers. All right. I think I'm gonna pause after this. Might come back later on finishing it up afterwards. That broken about page though, that was just like, damn. I'm pretty unsurprised. Pretty surprised. I thought I tested out all the pages. You're probably gonna be like, but Darian, shouldn't your tests have caught it? And now you're probably thinking, oh, he doesn't have any tests. Oh, but yeah, I got him. I actually do have tests. I got a lot of tests, but none of them test the rendering because I'm not really certain how to test that. In the TUIRS repo, they recommend sort of like making a headless layout and then checking the whole display to make sure it displays correctly. Like you just check string for string the whole display, and I don't know, it just feels a little excessive. I feel like I'm going to end up just making more work for myself than actually testing. But in return, we get stuff like this where it just kind of breaks, and there isn't much we can do about it. So, yeah, it's a good thing I was looking at that today. I'm just going to hang tight. In the meantime, while this is doing its thing, let's check out some of the issues. There are a few things I got to do. These are kind of old. This one is maybe. This is async rendering. I don't know if I'll ever end up getting to that because Um, I don't know if there's like really a need for async rendering. You know, you get the whole you can resize the layout whenever you want and it resizes with you, but like that's all you get. And now I have to render the UI on a different thread. Like that's a lot of work. I don't know. Versus re-rendering every time I hit a key press, it sounds like a lot easier. Configurable stats. If we start getting a lot more stats, I might do this. But I think I'm going to hang tight for that for now. There isn't a lot. We already use alternate screen. It might be worth looking into alternate screening only once, because whenever we do this, every time we hit Control N to go to the next, or P to previous, or R to restart, what we do is we instantiate another terminal, another alternate screen. It might be worth just doing that once and then updating the display again and again, because you get a little flashing on quieter builds, or sorry, on debug builds, because it doesn't update fast enough. Non-Latin text. I did a lot of that the other day, or last month or so. That took quite a bit of work. Unicode's tough. Multiple language packs, kind of like add some PPAs to your repo. Why are you only tied to one repo? I don't know. Because I only added support for one repo, but you should be able to have as many as you want. XDG DIRs. Not certain if I'm going to do this. This is it's a request to put stuff in config on Mac OS, but XDG isn't a Mac OS thing, it's a Linux thing. People have sort of got accustomed to it, but it's not the right way to do it. Persisting, that's what I was working on now. Training mode looks pretty cool. Training mode was, just the words you mess up a lot, keep track of them, and then just make passages with the words you mess up a lot. I feel like there's a little more we could do with that, but not a bad idea. And then document data flow. The actual highlighting pipeline is kind of convoluted and difficult enough for me to maintain, so I want to document it so it's easier for me to maintain and easier for any other folks to maintain. Just double check. I'm basically the only one who works on this repo right now anymore, so I'm just gonna yeet this guy in. All right. I think that's gonna be it for now. I appreciate all 0 people that came to the stream. It's not a dig. I didn't expect anyone to come. I'm actually glad. My aunt showed up for the first one for like half a second. Did not expect that. So I switched over to another channel, which is the one I'm at now. Anyway, appreciate it. Look forward to documenting more of these later.